And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Rudy Gobert is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's George, then it's Jackson, and it's Jones in at the 1 spot. Shot's good by the Cobra. The Cobra's got 16 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Jones. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And dialing into our broadcast remotely, I'm told we have Shams Charania here with a special report. Shams, take it away.
Thank you, B.A. As the trade deadline gets closer, it's the Spurs front office making things happen. They were able to acquire the 7-footer, Ivica Zubac. He's a presence in the paint who'll clean the glass and bring them some more size and rim protection. I'm told they feel very strongly about how big of a piece he'll be for them moving forward.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous. Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
George, a deep 3. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Los Angeles leading by 9. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The Cobra can't hit. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Portis with the steal. Here's the Cobra. George defending. Driving to the basket. Shot's good by the Cobra.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Nuggets trail by 11. Pass to Jackson. Back to George. And the jam by George.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
The Cobra passes to Hardy. To the middle. Here's the Cobra. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Pass to Gordon. George outside. Tipped away. And another basket for Denver.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Los Angeles making a change here. Hunter's checked in, and Denver will go for a different look here. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Gobert. Holmes comes in for Gordon. Brown's checked in for George, and it's Highland in for Jones. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
We know Nikola Jokic is a natural, but that's not all. Coach Malone said it's too bad that people can't peek behind the curtain and see how hard Nikola works. He understands that there's no magic formula. Yes, he's incredibly gifted, but it's his work ethic that's great. Brian?
Well, Allie, talent only gets you so far. He's got both. This is that grind-it-out part of the year, Grant. Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, B.A. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Pass to Holmes. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Holmes has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The Clippers lead by 10. Here's the Cobra. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
George's shot is off.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Kessler passes to Hardy. Here's the Cobra. Launches it. And George with some nice D.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Highland misses. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. The Cobra. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Nuggets trail by 12. Jokic passes to Highland. Back to Jokic. George, right side. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer, Holmes. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's the Cobra. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. The Cobra's got 28.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Pass to Hardy. Down low. Here's the Cobra. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss.
Check it out, Los Angeles. They hold the best record in their conference. That alone accounts for their lofty perch in the rankings.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Denver Nuggets. That does it for halftime. Let's get...
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Walker Kessler, then it's Hardy, and it's the Cobra in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
And he drops the first. And he makes the first but misses the second. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Nuggets. Trailing by 17. Brown's shot is good.
Well, Jokic is one of the best passers in NBA history for any position.
And, Coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Here's the Cobra. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Looking at lineups around the league, Graham, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
First trip to the line for him here. He misses the free throw.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
And he sinks the second. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to review the game plan.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Shot's good by the Cobra.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
George outside to the wing on the left. Pass to Holmes. From behind the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Holmes has got his second basket of the night.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's the Cobra. He's got 38. Now here's Hunter. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Clippers lead by 19.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Denver has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Left side Highland to the left side wing. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. The Cobras got rebound number 8 now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Good on the shot. Highland's got 5 points.
Well, they gave him the mid-range. Smart idea to take that one.
Here's the Cobra. Rejected by Jokic.
Well, not with the Joker there. That was a tremendous block.
Holmes, no good.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to
get another bucket.
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, he's now 5th in number of 40-point games over a single season.
Oh, one of the more bankable scores this league has seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Al.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Nuggets trail by 21. Pass to George. And the Cobra pulls it down. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. And a missed layup. Well, the Nuggets shooting only 30% in the third quarter. And the call will be against Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Well, he's been off the mark, and it's impacting his team's ability to put points on the board. He needs to reset his approach.
And Denver making a change here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Aaron Gordon comes in for Holmes. Jackson, he's checked in for George. And it's Jones in for Highland. The Cobra passes to Kessler. Here's the Cobra. Lays it up and banks it in. The Cobra's got 44.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Gordon, the pass to Jackson. Outside Jones. The Clippers grab the miss.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
To the inside. And stolen by Jackson. Pass to Brown. Launches a three. Hunter with the rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
The Cobra passes to Portis. Here's the Cobra, defended by Gordon. Here's the Cobra. He's got 44. Misses from close range. 30 seconds left in the third. For three, Gordon. And the three-pointer goes. Gordon's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's the Cobra. Off target at the rim. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Pushing it up now. Blocked! Fires away from way outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's off target. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Clippers lead by 17. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Aaron Gordon. He's out there with Jackson. And it's Jones in at the point.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
The Cobra. And he... lays it up and in. The Cobra's got 48.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Nuggets trail by 18. Pass to Gobert. And here's Gordon. And here's Jones. The three ball. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The Cobra can't hit.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Shot is good by Goodwin.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And good! There's another!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Outside Jones. The Nuggets need to get one up. Shot clock at 2. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. The Cobra. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Nuggets trail by 18. Here's Goodwin. Off target from the baseline. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's the Cobra. Denver grabs the miss. Knocks it loose. Here he goes. And again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. George outside. Got a piece of it. Here's Hardy. He's guarded by Highland. Here's the Cobra. Kessler passes to the Cobra. Five to shoot. Pass to Hunter. Second chance shot. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
A dead-eye catch-and-shoot guy. Hunter is someone you have to run off his shots.
Highland finds George. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable. Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
The Cobra can't hit. Nuggets trail by 21. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Brown. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. The Cobra passes to Hunter. Here's the Cobra. No good off the glass.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And yes, another basket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't. Miss.
And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. George outside. Outside, Highland. Pass to George. Fires for 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
And he hits the first of 3. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, BA, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Coffee, he's checked in for Portis. And the second free throw is good. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor. Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Clippers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Cobra.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
And Denver making a change here. Jones is checked in. Coach, it's interesting to watch the career path of Aaron Gordon. He's gone from one role in his previous stop, then he arrives to the Nuggets in a completely different role there.
Yeah, Brian, he's become more of a third or fourth guy, and he's embraced the change. Everybody wants to be that number one or number two guy, but you got to play a role to be a winner in this league.
And it's resulted in championships.
It sure has.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Jones, 2 shots.
Jones hits them both. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the Cobra. And it's good for 2. The Cobra's got 59 points.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Oh, they get a hand on it. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie